Welcome. You're back with the Nasty Pastor. We're going to get into chapter, I believe it's chapter, it will be chapter 7 of Genesis. We're pushing through this, and I don't mind reading it from the phone, but while I'm looking through this to see if I'm to the point where I could read out of the King James Version of the Bible, because there are some things that when you're doing a audio or ebook download, it's a little bit more condensed than written literature, physical literature that you can touch, you can hold, you can turn pages with. That's just like the Holy Bible, the King James Version app does not have the introduction. I haven't seen it yet. If it does, it's in the back somewhere, which I didn't scroll all the way back that far. But it doesn't have an introduction to Genesis that tells you how this was written, what this really about. So if I would have just read from the app, you will probably never know unless you have read your Bible or unless you believe someone that has told it to you that Genesis, the Old Testament period, well, I'm not going to say the whole Old Testament, but Genesis, it comes from Moses. This is what Moses heard from our Creator to go into the Middle East and take the throne as a priest, as a leader of his culture. And he had to what? Write a what? A testament, right? If you remember chapter 6 reading, I explained to you when I was studying with the 5%ers, it was explained to me, we all have to write a Bible. You got what I'm saying? That's your testimony. That is you foretelling your life, your tribulations, your struggles, your strength, your faith, your beliefs, in whom you pray to. Because see, when I say struggle, when I say all that, sometimes it's just a struggle to pray, right? Sometimes it's just a struggle to follow our Creator commandments, right? Okay. Peep this out. Give me a second, just bear with me. I believe it was chapter 9. I'm supposed to go ahead back in here, because that means the pages will be right. So yeah, when I get to chapter 9, I will be coming into the physical King James Version of the Holy Bible. Right now we at 7. All right. If I haven't said it yet, please go like, subscribe, comment, share. My YouTube channel is Only Faith Ministries. You can find the readings of Revelation. You can find the shorts. You feel me? You can find the readings of Genesis. It's a short amount there, but if you're gonna keep up with me, a chapter will be released every Monday. Maybe by the time I get midway in, cause I believe it's 50 chapters. So maybe about when I get to chapter 25, I'm gonna start doubling up within the week. I let one go Monday, I let one go Wednesday. I give you something to wake you up, start your week off with. Then in the middle of the week, I give you something to get over the hump with. But once again, as I said, please go like, share, subscribe, comment, run it up for me. Get you some education out of it, because I know you ain't dumb. You know what I mean? We call each other dumb, but I know you ain't dumb. You know what I mean? Sometimes things are not explained to you so you can process it the right way. Anywho, let's get into chapter 7, Genesis. And the Lord said unto Noah, Come thou and all thy house into the ark, for thee have I seen righteous before me in this generation. So Noah was the only righteous person in that generation. That generation of men, Noah was the only righteous man that was walking this earth. Come on, man. Now I understand why Noah was spared. I understand it more than him just being there to build the ark, to be the watcher of the animals. You got what I'm saying? This man was living a righteous life before whom we prayed to decide to bring a flood to kill off mankind. Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by sevens, the male and his female, and of beasts that are not clean by two, the male and his female. Of fowls also of the air by sevens, the male and the female, to keep seed alive upon the face of all the earth. Now where was I at? Where was that? Here we go. Verse 5. And Noah did according unto all that the Lord commanded him. And Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters was upon the earth. The man was 600. 600, man, that's 6 centuries. A century is 100 years from my understanding. It's 100 years. That man had lived 6 centuries. Come on, you can't tell me that the things we eat, the things we drink, the things we smoke, the things we put into our body does not decrease our lifespan. You can't tell me, come on now, come on, wake up. Wake up, life is beautiful, beautiful. Do you know how long you can really live? Do you know? There's a lot of information in the world that is right, but it's overshadowed with a lot of information that's wrong. You know, some people have a notion in their mind like they got to eat up everything to live. You know, me and a woman was talking about that either yesterday or today, where that, you know, women, you know, they eat. Sometimes they eat. Matter of fact, we had this conversation Wednesday. You know, sometimes women are not even hungry, but because of where they're at, who they with, they don't want to say no. So they, you know, yeah, give me a little bit. Next thing you know, yeah, girl, that's good. Give me some more. You feel what I'm saying? The way I learned, and I learned this, you know, through building with Muslims. You know what I mean? I don't always wait for my stomach to make a sound for me to eat, but I could tell when my stomach is getting empty. There's a feeling I look for every day that reminds me, okay, it's time to eat. That reminds me that if you start hearing noises in your stomach, that means that the protein in your body is breaking down. You feel me? It's eating off of, your body is eating off of what you have consumed that is stored. You feel me? It has to break that down. So it's a good thing to wait till your stomach tells you to eat, because it eats off of what is already there. You got what I'm saying? And that keeps your arteries, that keeps your blood flowing good, that keeps your lungs healthy, that keeps your organs, your livers, your kidney, your stomach. It keeps it all good because there's nothing really building up. You feel me? So to sit there and just eat, you're killing yourself. You're shortening your lifespan. For yet 7 days, and I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and every living substance that I have made will I destroy from off of the earth, from off of the face of the earth. And Noah did according unto all the Lord commanded him. And Noah was 600 years old when the flood of waters was upon the earth. And Noah went in, and his son, and his wife, and his sons' wives with him into the ark, because of the waters of the flood, of clean beasts and of beasts that are not clean, and of fowls and of everything that creepeth upon the earth. There went in two and two unto Noah into the ark, the male and the female, as God had commanded Noah. And it came to pass after 7 days, the waters of the flood were upon the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 7th day of the month, the same day were all the fountains of the great deep broken up, and the windows of heaven were open. And the rain, hold up, let's back this up for a minute. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 7th day of the month, the same day where all the fountains of the great deep broken up, and the windows of heaven were open. My son born February the 7th. My oldest, February the 7th. Yeah. That's the day that the heaven opened up for Noah. You got me? I'm going to say this, I love all 3 of my biological kids. They all can go on to do something great. All of them. All of them are very bright. All of them are very strong-willed. All of them can motivate themselves. But what kills us for is this right here. And I haven't spent a lot of time with my oldest to even can say that I really know him 100%. But he come from out this pickle. His mama raised him. But he come from out this pickle, which means he carries some of me in him. One thing that I know, we don't tolerate a lot of BS, and we're not going to sit there and fight a fight we can't win. We're not losers. We don't give up. We understand what we can do, and we understand what we cannot do. Let me get back into this reading. And the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. In the selfsame day entered Noah and Shem and Ham and Japheth, the sons of Noah, and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of his sons with them into the ark. They and every beast after his kind, and all the cattle after their kind, and every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth after his kind, and every fowl after his kind, every bird of every sort. And they went in unto Noah into the ark, 2 and 2 all flesh wherein is the breath of life. And they that went in, male and female of all flesh, as God had commanded him, and the Lord shut him in. And the flood was 40 days upon the earth, and the waters increased and bare up the ark, and it was lifted up above the earth. And the waters prevailed and were increased greatly upon the earth, and the ark went upon the face of the waters. And the waters prevailed exceedingly upon the earth, and all the high hills that were under the whole heaven were covered. 15 cubits upward did the waters prevail, and the mountains were covered. And all flesh died that moved upon the earth, both of fowl, and of cattle, and of beasts, and of every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, and every man. All in whose nostrils was the breath of life, of all that was in the dry land died. And every living substance was destroyed, which was upon the face of the ground, both man and cattle, and the creeping things, and the fowl of the heaven, and they were destroyed from the earth, and Noah only remained alive, and they that were with him in the ark. And the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days. That's the end of chapter 7. But I want to touch on this. I really do. I want to touch on this. What was Satan? What was Satan? Satan took wings, flew back to heaven? No. What was Satan? Had to be in the ark. Had to be. Had to be. But then again, Satan is not of mankind, right? Satan is still an angel, right? Why was Satan spared if Satan is the one that convinced man to eat from the tree of life? Convinced man to be wicked. So why was Satan spared? Did anyone ever catch that? Have anyone out there that's tuning into Only Faith Ministries, this reading of Genesis, have you ever read that in your Holy Bible and questioned where was Satan? Because it said destroyed the earth. Destroyed the earth. Destroyed it all. So if you destroyed Satan, right? How is Satan alive today? How is Satan alive and walking around in the presence of today? In the name. Higher. Peep this out. Read with understanding. Slow down your processing. Ask yourself some questions. You got me? Ask yourself some questions so you can really think about what you're reading. Got me? Once again, I am the nasty pastor. Once again, I'm going to say this. I love me some Moses and I love me some Jesus. And I'm never mad. Never mad. How? What Moses took out of Africa. What Moses took out of Upper Kemet. What Moses took out of ancient Egypt and took it to the Middle East. I'm not mad how it came back into Africa. I'm not mad at Moses. I'm not mad at Jesus. How they brought it back into Africa on Judgment Day, they're going to have to pay for that. Not me. They are. Anywho, I am the nasty pastor. Put a smile on instead of putting a frown on. Instead of hating someone, love them because they have just given you an understanding of what not to do. You feel me? You see a racist person, smile at them. You just been enlightened that they are racist. You just been enlightened that what they done is a racist act. You feel me? Now you know you could be a victim of their racist acts, right? So that's a person you what? Stay away from. Look, please go like, share, subscribe, and comment on my YouTube channel, Only Faith Ministries. And if you want to keep the videos, the shorts, and all that together, it's not all over the place. You got what I'm saying? It's a playlist. You can find Revelation in OFM playlist. You can find Genesis in its own playlist, OFM Genesis, or it just say Genesis. But it's all there for you to get educated. It's all there for you to get enlightened. Go take a listen. Go take a listen. Once again, I love you, and I'm out.